Hi, it's Liesl Butler Burke, First Fairlander Realty, and I just wanted to pop in and say hello and give you an update on the market here in Central Florida. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon here. Looking at talking to people at home and looking at the Facebook posts, I see it's just as nice in back at home in Ireland and also in the UK and Europe. So wherever you are, I hope you're kicking back on a Saturday afternoon and taking advantage of this glorious weather. Market here is still busy. We are not in the same type of market that we were in 2-3 years ago. We're settled back more into the market 2018 2019. So for realtors like me that have been doing this a long time, it's like settling into your slippers, and you're back into the old way of doing things, and it's the new norm. So just to to take you through what to me is the new norm, are the old days of crazy multiple offers within 2 or 3 days of the house being listed. They are not happening as frequently as they were. They are still happening in some cases. I had one there this week in West Haven, but they're not happening with every listing, which was the case in 21-22. The MLS brought out some stats there this week, and they're always very interested in looking at the stats. Now I will be doing another video in a couple of weeks because the Florida realtors then bring out the Sun stats. I much prefer Sun stats. They're much more specific, and I can drill down to the various different zip codes that I specialize in, which will be 33897, 896, and 34747 in some cases. So but just interestingly, new listings, which is something that is always a good marker for the market. 23% up on last year in April. Active listings were 55% up on last year, and I can see that in Highlands, for instance. So today in Highlands there's 17 properties for sale. This time last year in Highlands it was like 8. So you can easily see how, and I'm talking about year on year. So you can actually see where these stats are actually coming in, in actual fact. The average sale price though is good. I mean, it's 1% up on last year, which is good. It's better than 1% down, so everything is very steady at the minute. I'm seeing it very stable. The big buzz, I'm seeing it on fellow colleagues' videos. I'm seeing it all over the places. You marry the house and date the rate, and I've had some people say to me, I don't get that. So basically what it is you find the house and that's the one that you're going to marry, but you don't have to. You're not going to be with you're going to be with that house hopefully till the end of your days, and that's the way it is. Hence you marry it. The rate is something that you date. So you go out with them. You don't have to marry them. You don't have to wake up beside them every morning. So you may have a higher rate today, but there's no saying what's going to happen in 2 or 3 years when you can maybe refinance at a lower rate. And that's what that statement is marry the house and date the rate. And I'm looking at all these people putting up things saying that if you'd waited, last time interest rates were around 7%, if you'd waited until the rates dropped, you'd be waiting 23 years to buy a house. I don't see that here. We're very lucky in Central Florida. People want to move here, and they're conscious that the rate is not set in stone. It is going to move, and we also do, in fairness, have a lot of cash buyers down here. So that for sellers, it's fantastic. We don't have a selling season like they do up north, and that's just something to bear in mind. You need to just be a little bit more relaxed about everything. We're back into 50-60 days on the market, and as I said, that's not every house. There are some houses that are going to go 3 or 4 days, and then there's some that'll stay 80. It just depends on the property, it depends on what you're looking for, and it also depends on getting the right buyer in there. So it's really this is just a video to say hello. I came back from Crufts with a cough that I hence afterwards discovered that it was affectionately known in England as the 100-day cough. So every time I came on to do a video, I would start coughing. So I thought I'd spare you that. But I just wanted to come on, say hello. I'll be back again in a couple of weeks with the Sun stats. And as always, I mean, market is good. There are still buyers. I'm working with buyers at the moment. There are still always sellers. If you're interested in buying or selling, give me a shout. And even if you're just curious, I'm always happy to have a chat. And if you live here and you want me to come around, I'll come around, sit down and have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine. Or if you want me to just make a phone call, I can do that too. So listen, have a fantastic weekend. As I said, I'm here the beautiful 15th here on Champions Gate. I played on Thursday, and it was hot. It felt like in the golf cart as I was driving along. It felt like I was in an air fryer. But you know what? It beats sitting in the office on a rainy afternoon, and so you know you have to be grateful for what you've got. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.